So it's the day after the ELN's first regional event of 2015, which we were absolutely delighted here at WillowDNA to sponsor. It took place here at the beautiful Bristol and Bath Science Park. It's a really popular venue and it was lovely to be able to show it off to lots of learning professionals throughout the UK. We had a packed house and I think that was really reflective of the importance of the topic that was being discussed yesterday, which was the future of the blend. And the great thing about the day was we were looking much more broadly than just the practice of blending content, of blending learning from an instructional design perspective, but looking more broadly at what learning really looks like today and the implications that will have on organisations and the importance of us to get to the heart of business need. In my session, I was delighted to be able to kick off the day. We're talking about using value chain, and that went down really well, and I think it helped to highlight the importance of starting with the strategic objectives and linking to the business objectives of an organisation, and from there you can then start to highlight the types of ways in which you can support performance both in the short term and long term. And of course that may not necessarily mean a formal learning intervention, but it will help to shape the formal learning scaffold that you're going to create and how you're going to best support it with other types of activities and support for your people. Then Mark Bartholomew in his session, looking at the blend of technologies available and looking beyond traditional learning architecture, was really interesting, and I think the audience really greatly appreciated that opportunity to be able to ask an expert about some of those areas of technology such as augmented reality, search, the importance or perhaps the potential future application of CMSs versus an LMS, XAPI, HP5, or all sorts of ways in which technology is shaping the way that we consider the delivery of content, the consumption of content, the generation of content, and what we're trying to supply for our organisations to make all of that complexity much easier. Mark runs a consultancy called Wyver Solutions. I know that he's been doing a lot of work recently to support organisations in understanding the implications of some of this new technology and helping them make the right decisions and make more of the technology they already have. So it was great for the room to be able to tap into that type of expertise. One of the things that Mark was talking about and linked back to the conversation that I was having with the room during my session was the importance of linking that with communities and the vibrancy and impact that communities are very much having now on the learning strategies of leading organisations today. It's like communities have found their home again, and those of you that have read any of our papers, case studies, and attended any of our programmes on communities of practice will know how important we feel they are, and we are absolutely delighted to see them really finding their place in the world again. I think one of the real highlights of the day for me though was the open forum session at the end of the day, which gave the learning professionals in the room the opportunity to connect with others, to get advice, some real focused insight on such a range of topics, from those are moving for the first time from converting face-to-face into online learning materials through to learning technology architecture, which is a session that I was taking part in on learning portals and understanding how to bring together whole disparate systems to create a very easy to use home for learning in your organisation, as well as obviously the impact on content management. And so you've got this huge range of subjects from content right through to strategy, and you have such a number of years of collective expertise in the room that that alone I think made the event very much worthwhile attending for those that came along yesterday. And just to let you know, if you're not already a member of the e-learning network, it's £29 for an individual member rate, and that means that you get events like the one sponsored by WillowDNA yesterday for free. So go and check out their website. There's lots more events coming up this year, and get along there because it's a really positive, open crowd that just want to share and support each other. So thanks very much from our home, the Bristol and Bath Science Park, and thanks to the Bristol and Bath Science Park for supporting us yesterday with the event, and I will speak to you soon.